The Tale of Isabel Iverson by Mallory Munderla. Kansas went blind on June 11th, 1864. On that day, Isabel Iverson was born with hair that was brighter than the wheat growing in the fields behind the house. "Why, George, I can't see my hand in front of my face," Mrs. Iverson exclaimed upon her daughter's birth. Within 3 days of Isabel's arrival, the townsfolk called a meeting about the issue. For it was an issue. No one could see because of Isabel's blindingly bright locks. Mr. Barker proposed that they cut off all of her hair, but Mr. Iverson quickly said no. Mrs. Hamilton wanted to send her to Alaska where they could use the light. Mrs. Iverson dismissed the idea. Old Mrs. Thompson was the only one with a suggestion that the town could agree on. "I say she wears 10 bonnets to cover her radiant red hair." They all agreed that this could work, and it did, even if poor Isabel's head was always hot. Isabel spent all her time wearing her many bonnets. Morning, noon, and night she could be seen going about her day under the layers of fabric. But her hair never made an appearance. The years passed, and Isabel grew older without any hair incidents. One year, though, they were calling for early snow. The farmers were in a panic. The crops had yet to be picked, and it seemed as though the harvest would be lost. "We don't have enough daylight to pick the crops," Farmer Kelly cried. Isabel took off her caps. "How's this?" she asked, as her hair began to shine. Suddenly the entire town was filled with light. The townspeople rolled up their sleeves and began harvesting. They harvested all day, and they harvested all night, and after 3 days of hard work, the crops were picked. The very next day it snowed, and it snowed for 60 days after that. Yes, the town was very happy to have Isabel as a resident, and Isabel was happy too. With all that snow, she didn't really mind putting her 10 bonnets back on.